Yonder comes news, a wager they have met. My horse to yours, no. 'Tis done, agreed. Say, has our general met the enemy? They lie in view, but have not spoke as yet. So the good horse is mine. I'll buy him of you. No, well, nor sell nor give him. Lend you him, I will for 50 years summon the town. How far off lie these armies? Within this 1.5 miles? Then shall we hear their alarum and their hours. Now, Mars, I prithee, make us quick in work, that we with smoking swords may march from hence to help our fielded friends. Come, blow thy blast. Tullus Aufidius is he within your walls? No, nor a man that fears you less than he that's lesser than a little. Hark, our drums are bringing forth, our youth will break our walls. Rather than they shall pound us up, our gates, which yet seem shut, we have but pinned with the rushes, they'll open of themselves. Hark you far off, there is Aufidius. List what works he makes amongst your cloven army. Oh, they are at it. Let their noise be our instruction. Ladders, ho! They fear us not, but issue forth their city. Now put your shields before your hearts, and fight with hearts more proof than shields. Advance, brave Titus. They do disdain us much beyond our thoughts, which makes me sweat with wrath. Come on, my fellows, he that retires, I'll take him for a vulse, and he shall feel mine edge. Oh, the contagion of the south light on you. You shames of Rome, you horde of boils and plagues, plaster you o'er, that you may be abhorred farther than seen, and one infect another against the wind a mile. You souls of geese that bear the shapes of men, how have you run from slaves that apes would beat? Pluto and hell, all hurt behind, blacks red and faces pale with flight and agued fear. Mend and charge home, or by the fires of heaven I'll leave the foe and make my wars on you. Look to it, come on, if you will stand fast, we'll beat them to their wives, and they us to our trenches. Follow me. So now the gates are ope. Now prove good seconds, 'tis for the followers fortune widens them. Now for the flyers, mark me and do the like. Foolhardiness, not I, nor I. See, they have shut him in. To the part I warrant him. What is become of Marcius? Slain, sir, doubtless. Following the flyers at the very heels, with them he enters, who upon the sudden clept the gates. He is himself alone to answer all the city. O noble fellow, who sensibly outdares his senseless sword, and when it bows, standest up. Thou art left, Marcius, a carbuncle entire, as big as thou art. Were not so rich a jewel, thou wast a soldier, even to Cato's wish, not fierce and terrible only in strokes. With thy grim looks and thy thunder-like percussion of thy sounds, thou maddest thine enemies shakest. And if the world were feverous and did tremble, look, sir, oh, 'tis Marcius, let's fetch him off, or make remain alike. This will I carry to Rome, and I this, a murrain on it, I took this for silver. See here these movers that do prize their hours at a cracked drachma. Cushions, leaden spoons, irons of doit, doublets that hangmen would bury with those that wore them. These base slaves, ere yet the fight be done, pack up Down with them, and hark, what noise the general makes to him that is the man of my soul's hate, our Phidias, piercing our Romans. Then valiant Titus, take convenient numbers to make good the city, whilst I with those that have the spirit will haste to help Cominius. Worthy sir, thou bleedest. Thy exercise hath been too violent for a second course of fight. Sir, praise me not. My work hath yet not warmed me. Fare you well. The blood I drop is rather physical than dangerous to me. To Phidias thus I will appear in fight. Now the fair goddess Fortune fall deep in love with thee, and yet her great charms misguide thy opposer swords. Bold gentleman, prosperity be thy page. Thy friend no less than those she placeth highest, so farewell. Thou worthiest Marses, go sound thy trumpet in the marketplace, call thither all the officers of the town, where they shall know our mind. Away!